fighting.
A golem.
It
Get
and you.
Okay, let's go through this quickly.
Who? Tell me.
Is it?
Has anyone?
I recall.
When was
I.
your
The.
so
Who.
I have? Do you
Of. I.
dare?
His.
Dare?
I.
Can I?
Do.
I have other. Did your
I'm.
a golem
I own.
powerful
He is.
as a con?
You are wrong.
But you can learn.
In my case,
And do you?
I feel nothing
Can we?
of.
I have. All right.
Burglar.
and
There we go.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the guardian. The master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a guardian needs to be. Your master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Heya's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction, a paradox. The law of excluded middle.
Oh,
We've done it. We've penetrated their
I didn't want to kill him.
let's have a look.
I felt bad for the poor bastard. That was extremely well done.
I'd hope.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
No, you're getting a sword through you. Poor bastard. 10 armor, 15 vitality. That is actually quite tempting, to be honest. Though I will lose 10 vitality, plus 2 damage on signs, and some damage. But I will gain 10 armor, which is like half. Yeah, you know, it's fucking worthwhile. I need to find something to drop. Need to. I want to put them in storage because they're not some like generic sword. They're actually a named thing. I feel bad about just selling them. Okay, let's drop 5 of you. I know it would work out to be 4, but there could be a point difference. So going over is a nice little way of compensating. There had his notes.
Mentions some bacteria strains.
I found all the fragments. Ooh, there's another one. Here's 2 runes. Since I made some room.
Can you
Ooh.
feel that?
My phone bing bonged.
Medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later, Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later, dear!
Huh.
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Handy.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host. And survived.
Huh.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today. But he wasn't always.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived.
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Huh. She did give Growth that look before. I just assumed she was caught up in the moment and not really aimed at him.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adelbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
So we just have to kill this guy. Not quite sure I'm happy with them having it. I still might kill her off. She's been helpful, but I can't trust her. And still be much weaker now that he's gone rogue. Well, in a sense, she's the one who gone rogue, but whatever. Broke predicted it. Nice. Fucking shielding. Could we use a fire do it? Thank you. Dibs on it, whatever loot he has.
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Okay, I can get the sex scene with her now. After Witcher 1, I kind of want to, gotta collect them all, STDs. But, considering Witcher 2, instead of having this art cards, has, two kids smashing Ken and Barbie dolls together, it doesn't work quite well. The characters just, maybe I was expecting too much, but the characters looked kind of, yeah, it just didn't look right. I would have expected, more emotion, man, and woman, you know. Just seemed wrong. The scene with Triss and Geralt was better, but the side ones, yeah. Well, from that elf, yeah. And the succubus, they seemed a little poorly done. I'll be honest with you. Again, I'll prefer the art cards.
Let's say you've...
Well then,
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not squander your chance. So, wish to tell me anything?
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria. Ah!
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
I kind of want to stop her. I kind of wish part of me wants to go with the route of, they can't get away with it, but at the same time I'm kind of thinking that I was hoping for the option of, turning on her with him not there. Part of me is tempted in keeping with that save, but at the same time I'm kind of feeling like, you know what? I don't trust Nilfgaard with that.
We've done it. We've penetrated Dehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look. This
Uh,
is better than I'd hoped.
A great
that.
success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Darren mentioned some bacteria strains.
Some orange.
Darren's notes from our trip.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later. Later, Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later, dear!
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to ask the questions, then I'm going to turn on them.
The device.
You've done...
Paid like...
They were...
I'm not about...
Adelbear.
Yes.
It's a prototype.
What's it do?
The...
Great tool.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your...
You were right.
Don't know
Not about...
anything.
Don't trust... He's referred...
How do you...
I've read...
The report. Why are you...
Because I...
Is there any...
Nothing.
And then like...
You haven't...
Just because...
You're... And they...
Let's...
Well then.
You fulfilled your end of the bargain.
As have you.
Take your coin and leave.
I'll take the coin and the artifact,
That is not what we agreed.
because I didn't know you'd find anything this interesting.
And now you know too much. Don't force me to deal with this my way.
Calm down, both of you. Everyone has received their due.
Their due? Huh. As I see it, Nilfgaard feels it's due more and more.
So our mutant is also a patriot.
Back away.
Life is a string of choices. And you have just chosen suicide.
I just don't feel right letting them have such a device. For some reason they aren't turning up. Oh, fucking key press. Don't have regen going for me right now. Damn it! Reload. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't feel right letting
The device. You
whatever these people are called.
Yes.
I can't actually remember what they're called. I keep wanting to say Zarkandia.
Great tool.
Yeah.
I can't let the black ones have it.
Don't know.
Not about...
Nilfgaard, yeah. I can't.
Don't...
You think I try?
I
How do you...
I...
Why?
Because I...
Is that
No. You haven't...
just because?
You're a fool. And they all...
Let's say...
Well then.
It's tempting to let her just kill him and let her leave with it, because she was much more cooperative and whatnot. But at the same time,
You fool.
really doesn't feel right.
Take your...
I'll take the...
That is...
Because...
And
Back.
life.
Dancing Star, Dancing Queen. I should have drank potions a moment ago. Damn it. Invincibility frames. Still the flames are doing good work. Knowingly, some of them are invisible. But they produce light, so we can track them via that. And I'm not sure if they're even meant to be invisible. Never seen a mage do that before. So I'm kind of figuring maybe they're glitched. Seems... Yep, they seem to be meant to be glitched. Is she even here? Quartz. The Bane of the Rans.
There are notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Ooh. Of the... Okay, this is even more reason why he shouldn't live. He got a mutation manual. Of the existing hypotheses about the downfall of Rans, if one discards those that are unserious or unsupported by evidence, one is left with but few. Among these, that which states the race was brought down by an epidemic seem very likely. It is hardly new, for de Gonorrhea proposed it in his treaty. Yet he failed to investigate the matter thoroughly. My research states that the results of which I present in this text, allow me to pinpoint an interesting strain of bacteria. They do not cause illness whose symptoms would resemble those of smallpox or the Black Death, yet they spread just as quickly and attack the gonads, leading to infertility. It is therefore probable that the Vrans as a race were indirect victims of the disease, while infertility was a direct cause.